What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is CraigCrash, and this is Retro Bowl Imperialism. As you've seen from the last several videos, I've been taking teams from every conference in college football, putting them into Retro Bowl, and having them compete Battle Royale style. If you're unfamiliar with the Sports Imperialism videos, we spin a wheel that has each team listed on it. Once a team is selected, we spin another wheel to decide which team they'll be attacking. Whoever wins takes the territory of the losing team. We do this until there is one team left standing. This next one is a big one, as today it's the SEC. Let's get moving with the best conference in college football. Who's going to be up first? We are going to roll the Tigers of LSU. And the Tigers are headed, that is northwest. So we're going to get LSU and Texas A&M to get started. Got a route at the bottom that I want. Throw to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. All right, moment of truth. Onside for LSU. And they recover. LSU recovers the onside kick. Throw to the end zone for LSU. Touchdown, Tigers! They're going to need a big-time throw. Last play. Heave. Caught. Breaks a tackle. Oh, and he's down. I didn't mean to dive. I was trying to, make a move. A heartbreaking loss for Texas A&M. 29 second-half points. And the state of Texas belongs to the LSU Tigers. An incredible game to kick off SEC Imperialism. Up next, we're going to see Vandy. And where are the Commodores heading? They're going northeast, which I think that means they got to play Kentucky. That means it's going to be Vandy, Kentucky for our next game. An absolutely dominating effort by the Kentucky Wildcats. Some big defensive plays early. It's going to be a heave into the end zone and incomplete. The Kentucky Wildcats win 50-28, and they move just south into Tennessee. Next up, we're going to see Auburn, and the Tigers are headed south. If we go directly from the logo, it connects with Florida. So we're going to see Auburn at Florida for our next game. It's been a shootout in the swamp, 41-40. Florida leads Auburn with 2:11 to play. Can the Tigers retake the lead? Oh! And Auburn's going to score with 28 seconds left. Last chance. Incomplete. The Auburn Tigers have beaten the Florida Gators. And the state of Florida belongs to the Auburn Tigers. This game will determine the top 10 of SEC Imperialism. Who will we have next? We're going to see the Razorbacks of Arkansas. Arkansas will head directly east. And directly east means it's going to be Arkansas at Ole Miss for our next game. .209 to play here in this one. Arkansas leads Ole Miss by 9, but Ole Miss is on the 5-yard line. Can they pull off the comeback? There's the touchdown. And for the 2 points, going to be another run. Can he get in? Can he get in? He will. The pitch. And it's a touchdown for Arkansas with 54 seconds. Caught, and touchdown, Ole Miss, 5 seconds left. The 2-point try to even this one up. The throw to the end zone, caught, we're tied. We're headed to overtime between Arkansas and Ole Miss. Arkansas at one point led by 17, but Ole Miss storms back. The Rebels were at one point down by 17 in this incredible thriller. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Here it is for the tie. Caught! Touchdown, Arkansas! And for the first time in our Retro Bowl Imperialism videos, we're going to go for 2 for the win. Can Arkansas win it? Here he is. He's got some room. He's got some room. The Razorbacks win. And the Razorbacks survive in overtime. And the most exciting game in Retro Bowl Imperialism so far, we've had a couple of them today, it ends with Arkansas advancing. We now have 10 teams left in the SEC, and up next, we will see Bama. Roll Tide. And the Tide will be rolling west. That means we'll have another Mississippi team trying to defend their territory, as it'll be Alabama versus Mississippi State. Alabama is going to win this one. They're going to score a late touchdown to make it even more of a decisive game. And the Tide rolls west to take over the last chunk of Mississippi. Who will we have next in SEC Imperialism? We're going to see the Auburn Tigers for the second time today. They're headed south. Southwest of the logo for Auburn means we're going to see the Iron Bowl in our next game. In the fourth quarter of the Iron Bowl, we are tied at 27. Bama and Auburn coming down to the wire. A minute 41 left. Can Alabama take the lead? The QB sneak and touchdown Bama. 12 seconds left. Last chance for Auburn. The throw picked off by Alabama. The Tide win. And the Crimson Tide are your Alabama state champs. Down to 8 in SEC Imperialism. And up next, we will see the Volunteers of Tennessee. Where will Rocky Top head? They are going to the west. And that means another rivalry game. Tennessee at Kentucky. First and goal for the Wildcats. The throw caught. Touchdown Kentucky. The throw picked off Kentucky. They win an exciting 41-34 game. And the Wildcats take over a large portion of the north side of the map. We are halfway through SEC Imperialism. And for the first time since our first game, we see the LSU Tigers. And they will be headed northeast. And northeast of their logo means it's going to be LSU at Bama for our next game. Oh, Bama's going to score! A minute left! Touchdown Tide! Gotta take a shot here. The throw caught! LSU scores! Touchdown! Last chance for the Tide. The throw overthrown. LSU wins. And now LSU holds the biggest piece of land on the map. 6 teams remain in our tournament. And for the first time, we're going to see the Georgia Bulldogs. They go southeast. And it looks like we're going to have a rematch of last year's SEC championship game. It's Georgia and LSU. LSU and Georgia tied at 35, 2:13 to play here in the fourth quarter. The Tigers with the football, driving. Can they take the lead again? We got a man open. Touchdown, Tigers! Last chance for Uga. The throw caught. He's going to break free and score. Touchdown, Georgia! Last play of the game. Wow. Overtime. LSU scores. Touchdown. A 2-point conversion to go up by 8 in overtime. They get it. 50-42. Georgia is going to score. The throw caught. We're tied. 49-yarder for LSU to win. It is good. LSU wins. And LSU's still dancing. And LSU's territory just got bigger. Next up, we're going to see Arkansas. And the Razorbacks will head northeast. So next up, we'll see Arkansas and Kentucky. 90 seconds to play between Kentucky and Arkansas. It's been a high-scoring affair, 52-42. Kentucky with the lead, but Arkansas is driving. Can they make a game of this? Touchdown, Razorbacks! Onside kick. Kentucky recovers. Kentucky continues to defend their stronghold. They win 58-49. They've now won 3 games at home. And then there were 4. Kentucky, Missouri, LSU, and South Carolina. Final 4 in SEC Imperialism. Still haven't seen South Carolina or Missouri. But next up, it's going to be the darlings of the tournament so far, LSU. The Tigers will be headed east. It looks like we're going to see South Carolina play their first game, LSU, at the Gamecocks. It wouldn't be an LSU game in this tournament if it wasn't really close late. Let's see if they can have some more magic. Touchdown, Tigers. Big throw. Oh, and tackled inside the 10. LSU's going to survive. 27-20, the final. And then there were 3. LSU, Kentucky, Missouri, who we haven't seen yet. But it looks like that's going to change. Missouri's going to get a chance to punch their ticket to the final game. And Mizzou will take on... Mizzou will head south. Looks like it's going to be Missouri versus Kentucky. Winner plays LSU in the SEC Imperialism Championship. 29 seconds. The throw. Caught by Kentucky. They score. Touchdown. Last hope for Missouri. It is incomplete, and Kentucky will advance. And Kentucky and LSU will fight it out for the SEC Imperialism Championship. We now spin for home field advantage. It's going to feel real weird if Kentucky's not the home team. And they will not be. So Kentucky, who has played 4 games and won 4 games all at home, they will have to go on the road if they want to beat LSU, who has been winning game after game in exciting fashion. And LSU is going to strike first. Touchdown, Tigers, 35 yards. And it's going to be a Kentucky touchdown. Oh, breaking tackles all over the place. LSU, can he go the distance? He will. Touchdown, 50 yards for the Tigers. Touchdown, Kentucky. And it's an LSU touchdown from close range. Kentucky, a big play to start the half. Big juke. Here comes another. Oh, and the Wildcats tie it up. 68 yards. The throw. Caught. Touchdown. Caught. And it's going to be a Kentucky touchdown. We'll have a tie game headed to the 4th. Going into the 4th quarter, LSU and Kentucky are tied at 28. It has been a back-and-forth affair between these two teams. 1 quarter to decide SEC Imperialism. Oh, splits some tackles on 3rd down and long. It's a touchdown for the Tigers. Caught. Touchdown, Kentucky with 41 seconds left. The throw. Caught. And he's going to dive in the middle of the field. 4 seconds. A chip shot field goal. 29 yards. The length of an extra point, which we know has not been easy. The kick is no good. Off the upright. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? And that sends us to overtime between Kentucky and LSU. And Kentucky will score. Touchdown. They have the lead. "25 seconds left for LSU. The throw. Caught. Touchdown, Tigers. 20 seconds. We've seen a couple of overtime games here throughout the duration of our tournament. And my decision to go with the extra point for Kentucky was, well, there's still 2 minutes left. LSU could score, kick the extra point. Like, in my mind is, I think Kentucky would go ahead and kick the extra point, knowing that, you know, LSU has struggled with extra points, and maybe LSU might not be gutsy enough to go for 2. So I feel like no matter what, this has to be a 2-point try. So for the win, LSU, Kentucky, one play to decide it all. The throw to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Kentucky wins. I just didn't see anybody good enough for LSU to throw to. There was a guy, I think, at the bottom. I just didn't see him. I was looking for the back of the end zone. Sorry, LSU fans. I'm not very smart. 42-41 is the final. Kentucky takes SEC Imperialism. They are your champions. So there it is. The map all decked out in Kentucky blue as the Wildcats won in thrilling fashion. So there you have it. That was SEC Imperialism here in Retro Bowl. The Kentucky Wildcats join the likes of Pitt, East Carolina, BYU, Iowa, New Mexico State, Ohio, Hawaii, and Washington State. I hope you guys enjoyed what was a sensational tournament, maybe the best one we've had so far. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave it a like, subscribe if you are new. Tell someone you love them. Next week, it's the Sun Belt for our final Retro Bowl Imperialism video. See you next week.